Holy shit, that girl is hot. She's getting closer. I have to say something. Okay, breathe. Here goes nothing. My heart's beating so fast right now. Is she looking at me? Oh shit, she is. She's probably just being nice and I don't want to bother her, but I should at least just say something. But what? No, that's not gonna work. She's gonna think I'm some kind of creepy weirdo. Definitely don't want to do that. Stop it, just stop it. Are you really gonna talk yourself out of it again? Guys, come on. I can't let you do that, fellas. Let's rewind. 3-second rule. Don't think like ripping a Band-Aid off. Just do it. Excuse me. Now you're already committed. You've already won. You've already uttered a syllable. You've already uttered a sound. It's even harder to back out. And now you're gonna learn what to do when she's wearing headphones, when to be direct or indirect, and how to avoid getting put in the friend zone. We'll cover how to approach a girl at a cafe, a grocery store, the gym, or even at work. Plus, I'll share the most successful mindset to have in these situations with real life examples. Wearing headphones, all you just say is, what are you listening to? You looked very, and then just insert however she looks. What's the song of choice? Were you listening to some Slipknot or some heavy metal?
No, Quavo, Travis Scott, and Camila Cabello.
Oh, okay. You just look like very pumped up, like focused, determined, in the zone. And then you just talk about the kind of music that she likes. You insert your own music taste and boom, you got a conversation. Off to the races. Wasn't so hard, was it, fellas?
Like Drake?
Who's this Drake character? Like a country singer or?
No, he's a hip-hop singer.
I'm
like,
messing with you, by the way. You can also be a little more direct with somebody who you're probably not gonna see again. Motion to her earbuds or the headphones, get her attention first, excuse me, and then you state the activity that you were doing. Excuse me, can you hear me? I was just walking by and I thought you were kind of cute, so
thank you.
I had to come up and say hi. Devin, this way she knows you're interested right away. Sometimes she might even comment on the activity that you're doing, right? The activity that you're on your way to go do. Caffeination, gelato, whatever the case is, ice cream. You could say you're going for a swim, you're gonna go for a hike, tie your shoelaces, whatever it is you're about to go do. You can always double down on that if you're lost for what to say, right? You can say, I'm very particular about my coffee. I have to make sure it's, and then fill in the blank, right? I have to make sure it's extra strong. I have to make sure it's extra black, it's extra bitter, it's extra sugary, it's extra whatever, however you like to drink the coffee or however you like to have your gelato. Things go well and she likes doing that thing, then boom, you guys can go both do that thing together. So now you know how to talk to a girl who's wearing headphones, who's wearing earbuds. You also know how to be direct with somebody who's on the street, at the cafe, at the grocery store, at the mall. The possibilities are endless. You can also be a little more specific, right? Let's say you're at a cafe. You just walk up to the girl and say with a sense of familiarity, like you've already spoken before, so what'd you end up getting? Have you tried the Americano here? Or have you tried the insert your preferred coffee taste here? And then you get to know her preferred coffee taste. Grocery store, just stop her and say, you do not want to eat that. And then pause, say you're joking, say you thought she was cute, you had to come up and say hi. And then you say something along the lines of, I thought this is how couples met at the organic banana aisle in the grocery store, right? Or wherever you are. Make a joke about that. And then you can go to talk about your taste in food, right? You can say like, oh, I always usually go here to try to find X item that you like, they never have it, or they have the best insert item or taste in food that they have at that grocery store. See if she bites, see if she likes that, find common interest, boom, you guys got yourself a conversation. And we're not done yet. By the end of this video, you're gonna know how to both talk to girls at work and at the gym, because that's a slightly different strategy. Now at the gym, I know a lot of you guys are afraid to go up and say hi because you might get rejected, it might get awkward because you're gonna have to see that girl again if it doesn't go well. One thing you can do is you can go up to her in between sets, okay? Not in the middle of her squats or not in the middle of her running full speed on a treadmill, and you can just motion to her earbuds, she takes them off, and you just say, was it the music or the pre-workout that has you so amped up, or has you so focused, or has you so in the zone, right? Then you go on to talk about pre-workout, you talk about coffee taste, you talk about the workout itself, or you talk about your music taste. Kind of like we did on the street earlier on, right? You could say, are you training for the Olympics or something? Are you training for the Olympics or something? Because you looked very, and then fill in the blank. Briefly talk about the workout, say, hey, nice to meet you, I gotta get back to my workout, what's your name? Introduce yourself and boom, that's it, that's all she wrote, right? Build on that conversation the next time you guys see each other. It's probably in your best interest to be a little less direct in places that you frequent or places that you know that you're gonna have to see that girl again. Okay, so gym's out of the way, work is up next. So first things first, you gotta break the ice, right? You go up, hi, I'm Roy G. Biv III. Nice to meet you, I've seen you around before, or I don't think I've seen you around before. right? It's that easy. And then you just talk briefly about what she does. You talk briefly about what you do. Shake her hand. I got to get back to work now. It was nice to meet you. And then you just build on that conversation the next time you see her. How receptive is she when you're pivoting the conversation, when you're talking about conversational topics outside of work? Is she flipping them back? Is she hanging on every word? Is she asking you more about you and what you like to do and what you're passionate about? Is she looking around the room? Pay attention to all of these details, right? How glued to you is she when you're speaking? Pay attention to these subtle details because you want to play your cards a little closer to your chest when it comes to asking out a girl in this particular environment, right? Because girls talk. And make sure to comment down below if you want a more in-depth video on how to properly ask out a girl at work.